I've talked about three things here, three things that we can do. Now, there are others, but these are key things that make a difference in the renewal of the church, which constantly needs renewal, constantly needs to be fixed, constantly needs to move forward. The status quo will take over and will just stay the same if we don't, first of all, constantly realign ourselves, systematically reach out to people that are strangers. You know, I find it hard to talk to strangers, but I say, Gary, get over yourself. They need you. And I was walking down the street yesterday, and there was a young man, I don't know, an 8 or 9-year-old kid who was all dressed up for something, some big event. I don't know what it was, perhaps some sort of graduation. I really don't know. And his mother, his aunt, or somebody was standing there trying to get him to smile, and he had this mechanical smile. I said, come on, put on a real smile. This is the picture they're going to use at your wedding someday. And he laughed, and she got a really good picture with the kid smiling. And I said, have a good day. And I walked on. It wasn't difficult to do. I could have just walked on by, but that was just the starting of a conversation. If I build that habit more and more, it will make me more and more capable of having conversations with people that actually go somewhere, that make a difference in their lives. I want you to think in terms of talking to those strangers. I want you to think in terms of reaching out to people in your world, but I want you to think about the people on the inside of the church that you're around. I want you to encourage them. And week by week, as you see people, come with a verse of scripture in your mind that you've read or meditated on in this past week, and bring that before them and saying, this was a verse of scripture that made a difference to me. You would be amazed as to how much people will expect that. They expect you to respond in certain ways. So what's new? Oh, nothing much. What's new is this week I rediscovered that Jesus said this, that, or the other thing, that the Apostle Paul said this, and it's a wonderful thing that I rediscovered that, and it stirred me up. And isn't that great? And they'll say, oh, yeah. But it will stir them up to go home and think about these things. That's the way we're going to change the world, one person at a time.